Why men can't stop looking at women who do these 6 things after 65. Elderly magnetism. Have you ever wondered if your appeal to others diminishes as you cross the threshold of 65? As we get older, society often tries to convince us that our magnetism fades with each passing year. The truth is, attractiveness after 65 has very little to do with trying to look younger and everything to do with embracing qualities that only mature with time. What makes a woman truly magnetic after 65 isn't about erasing wrinkles or hiding grey hair, but about embodying qualities that create an irresistible presence. In this video, we're going to explore 6 things that women over 65 do that make them magnetic to men. These aren't just about physical appearance, but the overall presence that makes people naturally drawn to you. Whether it's the confidence that comes from decades of self-knowledge, the genuine warmth in your smile, or the stories written in the lines of your face, these qualities reveal more about your attractiveness than you might realize. Stay tuned until the end, because I'll share the most overlooked quality that men find utterly captivating in women over 65. And once you understand these traits, you might see yourself in a whole new light. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please type 1 in the comments. If you don't like it, type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can make better videos for you. Now, let's get started. First, trait or sign, authentic self-confidence. One of the most attractive traits in women over 65 is authentic self-confidence. This isn't the brash overcompensation that some mistake for confidence, but the quiet assurance that comes from decades of living in your skin. As you age, self-confidence becomes more genuine because it's built on real experience and self-knowledge. You've weathered life's storms, made peace with your imperfections, and learned to appreciate your unique strengths. Men are particularly drawn to this quality because it signals emotional stability and self-assurance. They recognize the difference between genuine confidence and insecurity masked by bravado. Think about this scenario. A woman enters a room without checking her reflection, adjusting her clothes, or seeking approval. She simply exists comfortably in the space she occupies, engaging with others authentically. Take someone like Eleanor, 72. After decades of worrying about others' opinions, she finally embraced her natural grey hair and stopped apologizing for taking up space. She noticed that rather than becoming invisible, men engaged with her more meaningfully. It wasn't until I stopped trying to be what I thought others wanted that I started receiving genuine attention, she shared. This kind of self-confidence is magnetic. While younger women might still be finding their footing in the world, a woman over 65 who carries herself with quiet confidence stands out in any room. To cultivate this trait, practice honoring your own opinions and preferences without seeking external validation. Your lived experience has earned you the right to trust yourself. So if you've noticed people seem drawn to your calm presence, take that as a sign that your authentic self-confidence is shining through. Can sign genuine curiosity about others. Genuine curiosity about others ranks exceptionally high on the attractiveness scale, especially for women over 65. This looks like asking thoughtful questions and listening to the answers. If you find yourself remembering details about others' lives and following up on them later, that's a clear indication of your natural curiosity. This trait is attractive because it shifts the focus from self-consciousness to connection. This isn't just about making polite conversation. It's about genuine interest in another person's world. Think about this scenario. During a conversation, you find yourself leaning in slightly, forgetting your concerns as you become absorbed in understanding another person's perspective or experience. Take Margaret, for example, at 68. She noticed men would often seek her out at social gatherings, initially assuming it was coincidence. What she realized was that her habit of asking insightful questions and remembering personal details made people feel valued in an increasingly rare way. Being genuinely curious isn't about having the right conversation starters. It's about the sincere desire to understand others. Even if you don't immediately register the impact, pay attention to how often people seek you out for conversation or share unexpectedly personal details with you. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment too below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going. Third sign, comfortable sensuality. Comfortable sensuality is often expressed in ways that don't require words. It shows in how a woman moves with ease in her body, touches others naturally, and expresses warmth through physical presence. This isn't about overt sexuality or trying to appear younger. It's when a woman embodies comfort with her physical self, regardless of society's narrow beauty standards. Think about the last time you connected with someone through a genuine hug or touch on the arm. Remember how that physical connection created an immediate bond. For instance, imagine Judith, who's 75 and a retired professor. At a community dinner, she noticed how her natural habit of lightly touching someone's shoulder when making a point or sharing a laugh created a tangible connection. What she experienced was people gravitating toward her throughout the evening. What Judith didn't realize was that her comfort with physical expression communicated a level of self-acceptance that others found magnetic. When you're at ease in your own body, you permit others to be comfortable with theirs too. The next time you notice someone drawn to your physical presence, don't be so quick to dismiss it. It might not be coincidence. It might just be your comfortable sensuality, creating natural magnetism. Sign, unapologetic laughter. One of the clearest signs that you're magnetic to others is your capacity for unapologetic laughter. There's something deeper at play beyond the momentary joy. Laughter reveals vulnerability, authenticity, and a zest for life that transcends age. Think about the times you've laughed without restraint. Maybe you've noticed people watching you with a smile, drawn to your visible enjoyment. This happens because genuine laughter is incredibly contagious and attractive. Your presence is vibrant, a sense of joyfulness that makes people feel lighter. Just being around you. For example, think about a time when your laugh carried across a room and someone you didn't know well smiled in response. It's subtle, but it's telling. At the end of the day, attractiveness isn't just about physical features. It's about energy. If you've noticed that your laughter seems to draw people into your orbit, that's not a coincidence. It's a reflection of the appeal you carry, whether you see it or not. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment 4 below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going. Fifth sign, emotional intelligence. One of the most attractive traits in women over 65 isn't about looks at all. It's about emotional intelligence. Unlike younger individuals who might still be developing this skill, women over 65 who have cultivated emotional intelligence exude a type of wisdom that can't be faked. Years of navigating relationships, workplace dynamics, and personal challenges create an ability to read situations and respond appropriately. Think about the times you've diffused tension in a group or noticed subtle shifts in someone's mood. Maybe you instinctively know when to push a conversation forward and when to let silence do the work. Take someone like Barbara, 71. Her friends and family have always described her as the person who knows exactly what to say. Men particularly seek her company because conversations with her feel both stimulating and safe. What makes her stand out is her ability to engage with depth without creating discomfort. There's a reason why emotional intelligence is so appealing. It creates space for authentic connection. People feel understood without having to explain themselves. So if you've ever wondered why younger and older men alike seek your advice, why conversations with you tend to go deeper than small talk, or why people remember interactions with you long after they occur, it's because emotional intelligence, when real, is impossible to ignore. And that in itself is one of the most attractive qualities a woman can have. Sign: purposeful living. Purposeful living distinguishes magnetic women from merely present ones. This looks like having passions and interests that extend beyond domestic responsibilities or social obligations, not just filling time, but engaging meaningfully with the world. People who possess this quality don't wait for others to create purpose for them because they've discovered what gives their life meaning. They don't measure their worth by others' validation because they're guided by internal values. Take someone like Helen, a 77-year-old former nurse. After retirement, she started volunteering at a literacy program and took up watercolor painting. Men half her age find themselves drawn to her energy and perspective. What makes her magnetic isn't trying to appear youthful, but being fully alive in her current season. Here's the thing: this kind of purposefulness has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with engagement with life. So how do you cultivate this kind of purposeful living? First, identify what truly matters to you, not what should matter according to others. Second, create regular time for these meaningful activities. Third, connect with communities that share your interests. The magnetism of purpose comes from the vitality it creates. You become a person others want to be around simply because your enthusiasm for life is contagious. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons valuable, please comment 6 below to let me know you're here. My experience and final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on the 6 traits we've explored. Maybe you've recognized some of these in yourself, or perhaps you've started to see yourself in a new light. The truth is, attractiveness isn't just about smooth skin or a youthful figure. It's about presence, wisdom, and authenticity. Many women, over 65, go through life unaware of how much they stand out. They assume that because they're older, their appeal has faded, when in reality it has only evolved. Men notice your comfortable confidence and genuine warmth. They see your emotional wisdom and the quiet magnetism that only comes with experience. So, if you've ever doubted your appeal, remember this: your attractiveness isn't measured by how closely you resemble your younger self. It's measured by how fully you embody who you are now. You have qualities that younger women can't replicate: self-knowledge, authenticity, perspective, and emotional depth that make you uniquely attractive. What stood out to you the most? Which of these traits do you see in yourself? Or which one do you feel you can embrace moving forward? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.